What's poppin' YouTube? I'm coming at y'all with a deck profile. As y'all can see, is the Lancer Frog deck. I went to a tournament, didn't do too well with it. It is a pretty good deck though. I just putting it out here so if people that are not aware of it, you know, they're my subscriber. Plus, I haven't put anything up for a while, so I'm sorry about that. I will be putting up some videos. Yeah, I've been trying different decks at my locals, and once I, you know, hit the jackpot, as the deck I'm gonna stick with for a bit. But just trying around different decks, and this deck is pretty good. It's just I got shit hands, and when you're dealt shit hands, you can't really do much. On top of misplays, you know, if you misplay, that resets everything. But let me get to the deck profile. Hope y'all enjoy. Thumbs up, rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Oh, another thing, thanks for my recent subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'll get around to subscribing to y'all just because y'all subscribe to me, just so y'all can have subscribers as well. You know, and then I'll think of something that in a way that I can give back to y'all. Cause right now I'm kind of broke, so that's why I'm playing budget decks too. But deck profile. All right. So Sea Lancer. This is the main. Well. This is the main card of the deck. This is what the deck is revolved around. I should run 3, but I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's just you draw it enough. I mean, they stop 1, and you got another one, and then you have salvage, you know, which I'll get to in a bit. But yeah, you got a lot of things you can get them. You know, you can get them quickly because you thin out your deck really cool. I mean, really fast. And for y'all who don't know what his effect is you can target any number of banished fish, sea serpent, or aqua monsters. Equip it to this card. This card could only be used once, you know, once per him being face up on the field. You know, you can always flip them and then reuse them, but I mean, there's combos. And if this card will be destroyed, you can destroy one of those equipped cards instead. And he gains 1,000. So when he comes out to the field, he's 1,300. So bottomless doesn't hit him. You know, bottomless doesn't hit him at all. So you can bring him out, and then he becomes a 23 beat stick, which becomes stronger than that after I show you the other cards. You run 3 swap frog. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You either normal him or special him and drop a frog. Mostly this guy, Ronin Totem. Ronin Totem's effect is you remove a frog from your grave and then special summon him. He's a 2,000 wall, you know, and you know that combos off with him. Whatever you remove with Ronin Totem, you give to him. And you know, you can always, I don't know if a lot of people know, but to my subscribers, I mean, most people know this because when, you know, frogs were freaking FTK and then they stopped that, but when frogs was FTK, everybody ran this shit. So basically, there's a trick to it. If you special summon him, you discard this from your hand, special summon him, activate his effect, discard you know, send a water monster, mostly him or any other water monsters you want to remove for his effect, to the grave. And then his other effect is you can bounce him back to your hand. And since you didn't normal summon for the turn, you could normal summon him again and then get his effect and then bounce him back to the hand. That's like a constant combo where, you know, first turn you can drop a lot of cards into the grave to fuel your graveyard. If you don't get any of them cards, you got this guy. You set him, and then he combos off with this guy. If he was to get destroyed, you would, if he's equipped to him, if he was to get destroyed, you could send this card, and then because this card, it says when this card is sent to the grave, get a frog to your hand. Then you can send this to the grave and then get any of the frogs you need to your hand. And for wall, you know, good wall, and then that econ play, you run Treeborn, you know, you got to. And then I run just one draw frog, you know, poison draw frog, because again, when he's equipped to him, if you send this to the grave, you draw a card. So drawing cards is always good. That's it for the frogs. I'm sorry I got this all shaky. I'm actually doing it with my phone instead of my tripod. 2 Veilers, you need it in the current meta, regardless of what deck you play against. This is needed. I mean, you know, most of the decks now, they don't just like, I mean, maybe against heroes, this is super dead, Dark Worlds is dead. Yeah, but most people are not playing them, you know, and if they are playing them, you side them out. Easy side out materials. I do not like getting OTK'd, FTK'd. Well, I mean, you can't really stop a FTK depending on how they do it. If they are, you know, they're not attacking if they FTKing right about now. You know, obviously, first turn, you know, this has to be something else. So this doesn't stop FTKs, but it stops OTKs. You know, bam, just drop them, stop them. You know, you can let them think that, oh, because you only run like one monster. I mean, you only play one monster a turn, you can't block it, but sometimes this is just too good. And because you run the battle faders, come on now, you gotta run this guy. You run Treeborn and the battle faders, why not? I mean, this shit removes a lot of stuff. You can remove their pulsars, stop their plays, you know, and you can remove their red eyes, is their dark, take another 1,000, remove their freaking tour guide, I don't know, Sangan, remove any face downs, whatever, you know, he still gets priority technically, you know, because as soon as he hits the field, his effect activates. Then you run Goris, come on, you know, it's Goris, there's no explaining that. Trigodia, I mean, there's no really explaining this, you know, you can always combo off, making him a level 2 so you could exceed for shit, so that's good. Reaper, just because I could just summon him and start poking in, or I could set him against most decks. They can't really do anything. They're gonna have to like waste resources in order to get rid of this guy. So he's always good. I mean, everybody, I think mostly everybody should main deck this guy. It's just too good. You know, you could summon him, they warning, and you're like, ha ha ha, too bad because I have other plays. I mean, whatever. This card is just too good. I don't know why the hell I'm moving so much. This card is too good. I mean, it stops a lot of things. Of course, there's ways to get around it by chaining, but your opponent, I mean, is going to have to waste resources in order to stop all his negates. Archidor Christia. I don't like people special summoning over me, and this is just too easy to bring out. It's just 2 tributes, but I mean, I got Treeborns, I got Ron and Totem, so it's easy. And then my big boss monster, Obelisk, he's still good. Once you drop him onto the board, if they don't have like shit that doesn't target, obviously, like Mirror Force or like fucking Torrential, of course they can, but they can't stop them coming out, you know. So it's just they can't Torrential. But if they have Mirror Force, you know, shit that doesn't target, Dark Hole, whatever, they can get rid of them. But he's still good. 4,000, yeah, hard to get over unless you have Honest. Alright, and then for the magic cards, 3 econs, you can do the Treeborn play. Creature swap, so you can give them your shitty ass frogs and then they're stuck with them and then you rape. 2 MSTs to get rid of back row. Salvage is the reason why I don't play 3 of the, you know, of the Lancer. Plus you can combo this off with Swap Frog. You can ditch with you could ditch a card with Swap Frog, special summon Swap Frog, put a monster from the deck to the grave, salvage, and then keep doing Soft Frog's effect for 2 more turns. Then the one-ofs, no explanation with this. Let's not talk about what just happened. But yeah. And that's it. That's basically the deck. Sorry for that. That was just I just noticed something. Alright, so then for the side deck, I have Rykos. Easy way to get them to the grave faster than what you expect. That's the only reason why I run them. Sams, Heroes, Dragons, Dolka, all that shit. Gravekeepers. I mean, not Gravekeepers. Dark Worlds. Dragons. Insectors. Anything that specials, anything with too much back rows, anything that thinks they're gonna just do whatever they want, just and take their feel out. Anything with back rows, dragons, stuff with back row, things that I can't get rid of, that I just want to get rid of, I guess, and that's what that's for. And then the extra, there are some more cards, Gotchi. You know, you run triple of this, you run double of this, and you can run this. I'm just trying to hurry up because I just noticed something, like I said. And then my banging ass Goris token. Yeah. Alright, well, if y'all like, please comment, subscribe, tell me what else y'all want me to look at, and I'll get back to y'all. Peace.